Another day from Bordo's kitchen, and I've started CEO Can Cook series. We'll continue with inviting some of my friends to do that. But I was talking to a friend of mine, and he said he has to. Doctors advised him to eat and drink healthy, and he's like, I'm bored of these bland salads, and that got me thinking. Why does healthy food got to be bland and boring? And every day in dinner I have very nice healthy food which is tasty, and I thought, let me start this series called Happy Healthy Eating from Bordo's Kitchen. And today evening I'm going to make a dinner which you will all love it. Simple, healthy, most importantly easy to cook. You can cook it and store it in the fridge for a couple of servings. So happy healthy eating from Bordo's Kitchen series starts today. So I'm having my breakfast, and you can say it's a boring breakfast. I've had this Monday to Sunday last 2 years maybe. Occasionally I'll indulge myself with an idli whenever my friend Bala happens to send me some of the idli. So let me tell you what my typical breakfast or everyday breakfast is. If you can come closer. So you got egg white. I've removed the yolk and inserted red spinach instead. So when there's no red spinach, I will put green spinach, and my fresh fruit juice, and this changes every day. So today I've got wintermelon, pear, wintermelon, pear, ginger, and lemon. And this juice keeps changing every day, so different types of fruits and vegetables come into play. But this breakfast remains the same. So this is again, very healthy breakfast, but again, interesting, right? I can keep changing these ingredients of the yolk, which I replace with, to make it tasty. Hi, so as I said, happy, healthy cooking from Bordo's Kitchen. So today I'm going to make dinner, which is what I have, and I'll take you through that. But the cooking of the dinner, it's shredded white meat, which is chicken. And most of us who have it either in the form of, say, a salad or what have you, it's typically bland, but I want to make it in a manner which is tasty, spicy, and yet healthy. So let me first come and show you what it is. Right? I've got a piece of breast which I'll beat up a little bit. What it does is it makes the chicken soft, and I'm going to just do some little bit of slicing here, and I'm going to steam this, and I'm going to show you how easy it is even if you don't have a steamer. And I'm not going to open up my steamer for just one piece of this meat, but I'm going to show you how you can do a steamer at home. And I'm going to put a little bit of pepper before I steam it. And again, this one breast piece is going to last me for, you can do it 2 or 3 serving depending on your appetite, how much you eat. All right, so if you can come closer, I put my chicken here in the plate to steam. Now this is a normal utensil, as you can see, right? All I put in is a plate, right? And I put some water, and that's my steamer. So what I'm going to do is put the chicken here, right? I'm going to light the flame at kind of medium high, cover it, and put it for 8 minutes. And with the 8 minutes, the chicken is steamed, and then I'll shred it. Hi, so my 8 minutes is up. I'm going to switch it off, and I'm going to switch off this, and I'm going to remove the steaming process immediately. The reason is I don't want the chicken to be overcooked, because if it is 8 minutes, and you remove the steaming cover or steamer cover, whatever pot you use, because you don't want the chicken to be overcooked, because then it becomes fibrous or hard, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it cool down, and I'm going to hand shred it, and then I'm going to come back and take you through the process. Hi, so as you can see, I have shredded the chicken. This is just hand shredding, right? So this is ready. At this stage, what I'm going to do is to prepare my spices. So I'm going to put a little bit of turmeric, and this is again all healthy. So I'm going to put half of the turmeric, half of coriander, and half of cumin. These are all teaspoon half. Again, What you can do, if you don't want, if you want to kind of make it Western, you can use oregano, you can use dill, you can use, the Western spices. It's okay, right? But because I prefer the Indian spices. But again, the idea is it's all healthy. And then to this, I'm going to add a little bit of, if you can show here, a little bit of tomato paste, right? And what I'm going to do is put some hot water. And the reason I'm putting this into a paste is that first, I'm not going to add any water to the chicken when I cook it, but at the same time, when you see when I'm cooking, the spices will not get burned. So this is going to be the spice that's going to go in. And again, it's not going to be a bland one, it'll be a tasty one. Now, what else I'm going to add to this is this. I've got shallots and ginger. Now again, ginger is very good for health. I'm not going to put all of it, but sliced ginger and sliced shallots. Garlic, don't, because generally garlic is considered a little heavy. So this is it. The preparation is done, and I'm going to cook it, and then I'm going to take you to the last step. Okay, I'm going to use mustard oil. Now you can use butter, depending on your taste. A little bit of mustard oil, and again, oil you do need, even if you're trying to be dieting or trying to keep healthy. Oil is essential. So a little bit of mustard oil. Mustard oil I find is very healthy. And to that mustard oil, once it gets heated up, I'm going to add the shallots. It's 2 shallots, finely sliced. And I'm going to cook that. And remember, the chicken is already cooked, right? So this is just going to be very quickly kind of wrapped up with the spices and the onion, and we'll come back for that. The onion is browning out. At this stage, I'm going to put some salt, and it helps in cooking as well of the onion. So I can kind of get the flavor of the onion cooking. At this stage, what I'm going to do is just, remember I used water, and there was a reason, because the spices don't get burned. So I'm going to put it in and just mix the onion with the spices. You can use any kind of Western, Asian, any kind of spices. And once that's done, when I can see the water drying out, is when I'm going to add the chicken. Right? I add the chicken. Again, remember, there's nothing unhealthy in this dish. Keep it in your kind of fridge, depending on the serving. A little bit of salt, not much. And again, you don't want this salty. I'm going to reduce the flame at this point. And at this stage, all I'm going to do is let it cook on the onion and all. I'm going to really dip it low. I'm going to add a little bit of the ginger, not all of it. Right? A little bit of the ginger. And I'll squeeze a lime. Right? I'm just going to squeeze the lime and give the tangy flavor nice. And I'll let that cook in the lime juice for about 5 minutes. Remember, the chicken is already cooked. This is just letting the chicken absorb the spices. So I'm going to just, you'll be asking me, the chicken is done, how are you going to eat it? And I'm going to show you a balanced meal, Thai style. How about that of a twist? So we'll come back and show you that. What I'm having dinner is, I'm having lentil soup, which is like kind of dal, if you will, but made my way. This is what I cooked. And the healthy part is this, which is the vegetables. And I'm going to make it the Thai way. So you take some of the vegetables, right? And you're going to put this chicken here. Wrap it up like you do Thai wraps. And that's a very healthy dinner to have. And there's nothing unhealthy about this. I've used the spices to spice it up. It's very healthy. I've got the lentil to go with it, which is protein, and the vegetables, which is a balanced diet. So this is what I call happy, healthy eating from Bordo's kitchen. Do it, enjoy it, till we meet next time.